So when Sister Teresa was testifying, I said, Lord, let me go ahead and give you all glory for this. I want to tie this in very, very, very closely to Bishop's time. I want to tie this very closely to a teaching moment. Amen?
Amen.
Anyone in here ever come out of AFDC, just, housing, government assistance, all of that? You got to raise your hand. I did. I know some folks did. I did. And so coming into Victory and Praise, I had a lot to learn. I didn't know how to do a budget. I didn't know how to use my own money to buy groceries and stuff because I was so dependent on food stamps. That's 20 years pretty much of my life, right? Now, the good thing is, worked, all of that stuff, set a good example for my children. They know how to work. They know how to not be dependent on systems, all of that. But the teaching moment is that Bishop will get up and he'll teach about financial breakthrough. He'll get up and he'll teach about the buckets. I listen. I know about the buckets. I don't have buckets yet. Buckets are coming, Bishop. But they'll teach about buckets and teach about finances, teaching about being a tither and not just a tithe payer. A tither is a consistent tither, right? A tithe payer is somebody that hit and miss. I'm going to pay my tithe. Next month I might not. So being consistent in that, sowing your seeds, first fruit, all of these different things, right? And I've been here maybe about 16 years or so, a little bit longer, I'm not sure. The short of it is, I would do things, I would rob Peter, pay Paul, rob Paulette, Tammy, everybody, and do that. And I was so dependent on other people to help me. I was the borrower. I was always the borrower, and I was never the lender. And so God is flipping that around some to where now I'm able to actually be the lender, not the borrower, that I'm in a position, and man, it is, I'm excited about that thing. I scored low on the gift of giving. I think I might, if retested, score a little bit higher, yay me. But the teaching principles, I've grown up some at Victory and Praise Church. Good example. We have a car. I have a car. My registration. I haven't lost the car to not having tags. I am licensed. I am insured. I am consistently insured. See, these things may not mean a lot to people that never have had that problem. However, I've lost a lot of cars to being towed away and impounded. I see some folks shaking their heads. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Not having insurance, not having my license, not paying fees, not paying stuff. I've learned how to call, make payments, make arrangements. I've learned how to pay bills. I've learned how to do some things. I've learned how to ask for help when I don't know what to do. Go say, Bishop, I got this, print out reports of my credit and sit down with people and ask for help and assistance. I've learned some things in the church. Go figure, right? I didn't have to pay to go sit somewhere with somebody to teach me how to build my credit. I actually am learning these things in the ministry. Just recently, I knew my car transmission was acting silly, and I travel a lot in my car. I drive everywhere to and hither, right? Canada, LA, you name it. I've learned I can get in the car and go somewhere, and my money doesn't dictate where I want to go. Right? I learned that at Victory and Praise Church too. So the car was tripping. I knew it was transmission related. I knew I needed to have work done in transmission. That's like, to me, it's a scary thing, right? But something else I learned at Victory and Praise Church. I learned about getting a car and having extended warranties. How can a church teach you how to get an extended warranty? I learned about extended warranties at Victory and Praise Church. I'm not kidding you. I give God glory. This is a one-stop shop. This is a place that teaches you how to come out of government assistance, how to be as broken and tough as you can be, and have no guidance, no instruction, no practical knowledge, and then give you tools. That car was acting silly. I went to take it to a transmission place because it was convenient, and something said, take it to the dealership. Because people like me from the street don't go to a Toyota dealership. People like me that came from the street, we go to Paco or Tupac or whoever and see what kind of breakdown we can get. Y'all know what I'm saying. Can you hook the sister up? Well, a sister didn't know she had to hook up Rashima. A sister didn't know that when she paid for that extended warranty, that she had to hook up. Took the car in. I'd never even done it. I took it to the service line. I didn't know what to do. I parked the car in the lane. I didn't know how this worked. I got out the car and was like, I'm confused. I've never done this before. for. I went up to Eric, George was his name. I didn't know what to do with that thing. Eric was so nice to me. They was trying to give me a ride and follow me around. I was like, ooh, is this what it is like in the real world? Ooh, is this what it's like? They called me and said, Miss McNeil, it is transmission related. These are the parts that we need. This is what we need to do. The good thing is, you have an extended warranty on this vehicle. It covers the whole train, the powertrain. I was like, well, okay, tell me what that is. I don't know. What that means is you don't have to pay us anything. Yeah. That's what that means. What that means is that we did a full service check on your brakes. We did a full service inspection on the car. We did a full service inspection of the transmission. We ordered all the parts. Everything is done, and your car will be ready for you to pick up, and you don't have to pay a dime. Like zero. Like nothing. I sat there on that phone and I was stuck. I promise you I was. I was like, oh my gosh, let me ask you one more thing. My car is shaking a little bit coming downhill. Can you check that? Oh, it sounds like it might be the rotors. We did a brake inspection. You don't need that. If you can just leave it for a little while. Called me back last night and was like, your car's ready. Rotors are fixed. We just had to run them in, all of that. It was only a little bit, just a little tiny bit, not even a fraction of what I had set aside for it. Principle and point, when the man of God is standing up there and he is dropping business, and he is breaking you off knowledge, he is dropping it like it's hot. Y'all that's from the street like I was, y'all better catch it. I get mad. I get an attitude sometimes when they start talking about money. I just don't get, y'all better catch it. Pile it up, put it in your pocket, file that thing somewhere. Because eventually, that stuff is going to pay off. And you're going to be blessed beyond measure behind that. I saved thousands of dollars. Y'all don't know what I saved on the transmission. Y'all better recognize, and I learned it here at Victory and Praise Church, this place of praise, purpose, and progress.